everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know. So, a day of moving forward today, and because of that, the angels really want me to jump on and do a video about forgiveness. Forgiveness and what it means. And it means that when you forgive, the doorway opens. And that's what they wanted me to do, just move the camera around so you can see the doorway, because forgiveness opens doors. It opens doors to cleanliness. We feel better. Cleanliness means wisdom coming in, clarity. It helps us to see things better. It helps us to feel more at peace, more healthy, more well. It helps us to know that more opportunities are coming in because we're not holding on to pain. We're not creating blocks or obstacles. It's really about bringing goodness in, and that goodness is within ourselves. So what do they want us to know today then? They want us to know that we are safe for one, and that we create miracles in our lives by letting go. And when we forgive, we let go. We've all been betrayed in our lives. The angels say when we start in a relationship, no matter what it is, whether it be a friendship or it be a family relationship or a love relationship, we start with trust. We trust people. We become vulnerable. We let them into our heart space. We let them have access to our emotions. And when we do that, it creates vulnerability and we're available to being hurt, And when we trust, that's what we have to do. We have to lower our barriers down. And it's hard when you've been hurt to trust or to allow people into your heart space. But that's really what life's all about. It's about learning lessons, forgiving and moving forward, because every single thing we do, there's a reason behind it. Everyone we meet, everyone we come into contact with, everything we experience, it's all teaching us something in this amazing school of life. And when we get hurt, when we get betrayed, when we feel like we've been stamped on, it's really a lesson of strength. It's a lesson of understanding and ultimately a lesson of forgiveness. And that's what we're here to talk about today. So first of all, we trust, and then, things happen and we feel betrayed. People can betray us. And the angels are saying, really, it's about forgiving yourself more than anything else, because when you get betrayed, or when you feel that you get betrayed, when you feel someone's hurt you, or walked all over you, or taken advantage of you, and you feel those painful feelings, you start feeling guilty and you start feeling sad, because really you're beating yourself up. It's not really that you've got any pain towards the other person or any anger towards the other person. The angels are saying it's the anger and the pain that you've got towards yourself, because you've allowed somebody in. You've allowed somebody to, what you perceive to be, walked on you or hurt you or betrayed you in some way. So really the angels are saying this is a lesson and a battle within yourself, because when you get to a place where you let go and you really know that all is well, no matter what's going on around you, nothing can batter you down. Nothing can rock your foundations. When you build a solid foundation based on love and light and happiness and joy and bliss, things will come in and try and rock you, but you stand strong in your power. So the angels are saying the most important lesson to do with forgiveness is knowing that really when you get betrayed, you have to forgive yourself, because you feel that you've allowed that to happen. So you feel very guilty. You feel annoyed with yourself. And, I can't believe I let that happen. I can't believe I didn't see that before. I can't believe I allowed myself to get sucked into that. I can't believe I opened my heart to that person. This is all feelings the ego does. And the ego is fear, Fear is ego. Ego edges God out, and fear is false experiences appearing real. The angels say over and over that everything we go through is a learning curve, and everything that happens to us, everything that another person does to us, or an experience that we go through, is all neutral. It's how we see that makes it good or bad. And the angels really want us to know that by forgiving others, forgiving ourselves, we bring peace in, and it opens us up to strength, wisdom, and amazing blessings for the future. And we can help others with this knowledge, we can help ourselves, and we can become the greatest version of who we are. And about a year ago, I had an amazing channeled message come through from Jesus at Christmas about the message of Christmas. And it was about forgiveness. And I want to share that with you right now, because what they've done, the angels today, amazing. They've guided me to some cards. So rather than me pulling cards, they've guided me to specific cards that really show what Jesus talked about in this channel message. So I'm going to do these after. But, you've got to think about it like this. Whatever happens to you, and I've been betrayed, you've been betrayed, we all feel that we've been betrayed, we've all been hurt, we've all been vulnerable, we've all been through something in this lifetime, especially if you're a twin flame. You've been through it all on this journey. Your twin will have hurt you and caused you pain, and you could feel betrayal by them, abandonment, all these things. And it's really about letting go and realising that when you forgive and let go, you're doing yourself a service. And that's when you bring blessings in. So the message that came through from Jesus is this. And the thing is, remember what Jesus went through. You don't have to be religious to listen to this message. This is about Jesus, the man who walked the earth. And he got betrayed by his own people. He got crucified. He got beaten. He went through horrendous things, And Jesus came through and said, if I can forgive even the most heinous of crimes, you can forgive what another has bestowed upon you. And when he gave me that message, I had to look up the word heinous, because it's not a word that I use. And obviously it means the worst possible case scenario. So Jesus is saying if he can forgive all of those heinous crimes, everything that was done to him when he was innocent, when he was beaten, when he was shoved on a cross and crucified, he says you can forgive what another has bestowed upon you. So whatever has happened to you, it's happened for a learning curve. It's happened for a reason, to make you stronger, for some kind of blessing to come out of it, so that you can be reborn just like Jesus was. He says, love one another as I have loved you. And we've got a message here for Christmas, but he says, it means forgiveness, love and joy. When you forgive, it brings love in, it brings joy in. When you don't forgive, you're holding a burning coal in your hand. And you've heard this before. People say this all the time, When you don't forgive a person, you're holding a burning coal in your hand. The only person it hurts is you. It doesn't hurt the other person, it only hurts you. And if it's held inside your hand for too long, it can go into your physical body, it can create dis-ease, and it can lead to bitterness, which creates all kinds of nasty physical illnesses. And we don't want that. So if there's anyone that's hurt you right now, anyone that's upset you, even if it's your twin flame, it's time to release it and let it go. It's time to forgive everything today so that you can move forward tomorrow, clear of the past, feeling better and completely at peace. And this is ultimately about forgiving yourself, because you allowed that pain to come in. You allowed yourself to be vulnerable, because really that's the whole thing. When you allow people to hurt you, it's because you're being vulnerable and you're operating from a place of love and light. And yes, people can take advantage of that, but it's about a lesson of strength and learning. So forgive and let go. He says life is not about punishment or sin. It's about living it to the full in joy and gratitude and love. So Jesus is saying, don't punish people. Don't punish yourself. It's not about that. It's about learning to love and living to the full every single day and enjoying every single moment. And Jesus says, let go of what you cannot change and be grateful for all that you have. So let the past go. When you release the past, this amazing feeling of calm just comes all over you, because you can't change the past. You can live there for a little bit, but it doesn't serve you. You can't change it. You can go round and round and round in circles thinking about it. I wish I'd done this differently. I wish I'd said that. I wish I hadn't done that. I wish. But it's not going to change anything. So Jesus is saying, let it go now. Let go of what you cannot change. Leave it in the past. It doesn't serve you anymore. Move into the now. When you're in the present moment, you are totally safe. You feel powerful, you are strong in the now because it's where the power is. When you're worrying about the future, again, it creates fear energy, false experiences appearing real, because your mind will play tricks on you and say, well, what if this happens, what if that happens? And the angels are really saying, bring yourself into the now and forgive, let go and heal. Let go of what you cannot change and be grateful for all that you have. So gratitude is a great tool to use when you're working on forgiveness, because you can start looking at all the blessings. And great thing to do if someone's hurt you is write them a letter. You haven't got to send this letter. Just write your feelings down about how it's hurt you, whatever you've been through the situation. So if your twins really hurt you, or you feel pain energy surrounding that, then write it all down. And then when you've got all the pain out, turn it around into something beautiful. So, and thank you for that lesson. I'm so grateful and blessed that you came into my life and taught me strength. That you taught me that I can do this on my own, That you taught me that I need to really know that I am safe and I can do it on my own. And that I can deal with anything and I forgive myself because I am a beautiful creation. Look at all the good things in those lessons. Everything that's happened to you during your lifetime has moved you into a place of peace, and it's helping you become the greatest version of who you are. And if you think back to the past and all the people that have hurt you and caused you pain, it won't even affect you anymore if you've healed that. And you look back now and laugh and smile and think, wow, it made me so much stronger, It's like when you go through your first ever heartbreak. And you think it's the end of the world, when you're young, you think it's the end of the world. And then you look back and you'll say, well, what was I thinking? What was I ever thinking? And it's different in the twin flame dynamic because, it's like unlike anything you've ever felt before. But this journey in the twin flames is about strength and understanding and bringing peace in and helping to raise your vibration to a high level of understanding. So the cards... the angels have guided me to 3 cards in the Jesus deck and 2 cards in the Archangel Michael deck. So we're going to do the Archangel Michael cards first then. So to clarify, the first thing Archangel Michael wants you to know is to let go of fear now. Let go of fear now. So now, the moment is now. Stay in the present moment. That's where the peace is. And let go of fear, which is false experiences appearing real. Don't worry about it anymore. See things through the eyes of love. They're really showing me the third eye there. That you can see things clearly through the eyes of love. See this situation for what it actually is, not what your ego is telling you that you think it should be. So release all fear now. The next card is forgive yourself, you've done nothing wrong. So again, it's not about you, it's about the other person. And it's always about you. When you're dealing with forgiveness, it's how you feel about it. If you feel okay about it, everything is okay. If you feel bad about it, everything isn't okay, And remember, when another hurts you, it's not about you, it's about them. So you have to release that and let it go. It's like if your twin flame ghosts you. If you send them a message and they ghost you, it's not about you, it's about their personal journey. So don't take it personally. Release it, let go, and stay calm in the now, because the power is in the now. This says, I ask that you help me let go of self-blame and forgive myself. Please guide me in releasing any toxic anger or fear towards others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for allowing me to feel centered and at peace. And the amazing Archangel Honiel, the peace angel, will come in and bring peace and grace in and allow you to let go. So choose today to let go of that burning coal, to blow on it, and put the flames out. Put the flames out. And I've just banged arm up there. And the angels are saying, if you're banging yourself, walking into tables or knocking yourself up, it's because the angels are trying to get your attention and bring you back into the present moment, because that's where the power is. So if you start going off in your mind and thinking about the past or worrying about the future, and you all of a sudden bang your toe up or move into a table, it's the angels, it's your guardian angel saying, Come on now, back into the now. That's where your power is. That's where your power is, where there is no fear. There is no fear in the moment. So forgive yourself right now. You've done nothing wrong. You've done the best that you could. Everything you've experienced in your life was exactly what you wanted at that particular time. It may not have been in the way you wanted it to be, but it was there for a reason. So it's time to let go and forgive now. So forgive anyone or anything that's hurt you, including yourself. We've got a message from Jesus. This is so beautiful. Look at this. Forgive and you shall be forgiven. And Jesus is pretty much saying, that if you don't forgive others, how can you expect others to forgive you? And this is the thing. We all need forgiveness during our lifetime. We've all caused people pain. None of us are saints. We've all done things we regret and we wish we could change. And sometimes we've asked for forgiveness. And if someone's asking for your forgiveness, the angels are saying forgive. Forgive, let go. It doesn't mean you have to let that person back into your heart space. It doesn't mean you have to have anything to do with them again. But forgive them. Not for their sake, but for yours, so that you can be at peace with this situation, with this journey, and that you can release it and move forward fearlessly. And that's what today's all about. Love one another as I have loved you. And that came through in the channel message there. And Jesus saying, be kind to all things. Be kind to all things, all people, all animals, nature, because everything is energy and we are all one. So love one another as I have loved you. So be kind. If someone's nasty to you, just let it go over your head. It's not about you, it's about them. So breathe it out and relax and know that you are safe, you are loved, and you are protected right now, and the angels have got you. And we've got be not afraid, only believe. And I love this card. I think this is my favourite card out of all of them they've chosen, because this is like when you get knocked down and you feel broken, and Jesus heals the broken. And a lot of us are broken a lot of the time, especially in twin flame relationships, because we get put into such pain through this. We feel broken and we have to be made whole again. And that's what Jesus is doing, he's making us all whole again. So when you feel you've been knocked down and betrayed and hurt, and no matter who you are or how strong you are, at some point in your life you'll have been on your knees like this. You'll have been in this position. We all have, And Jesus is reaching out to you and picking you up. And this is whoever you believe in, the universe, Jesus, the angels, the higher power, source energy, whoever you believe in. But this is showing that you're not alone. So do not be afraid, only believe. Believe in the power of heaven, that there's more to life than this, that you are safe, that you are protected, that you are being guided on your journey, and that you are not alone. And Jesus is there to pick you up today. So move forward. It's not the end. When you get hurt and betrayed and knocked down, and you feel your world is ending, it's only just the beginning. It's a new beginning, a fresh start, a time for change. It's a time to look forward, not back, a time to release and let go. And now's the time to let go of any pain and any suffering. And I'm going to do a fairy card to lighten the mood. So what would you like us to know, please, angels, about what we're talking about right now? What would you like us to know, please? Wow, look at that, peace of mind. Forgiveness is all about peace of mind and letting go. And when you let go, when you heal, this is how you feel. You get a smile on your face, you feel free, you feel uplifted, you feel like you can do anything. And that's really what this journey is all about. So the angels are saying release today. I'm just having a look what the bottom card is. It's the magic of nature. Time and nature will heal all things as well. And if you feel you need to forgive and let go and just spend some time in nature breathing in the air, and it'll bring healing in. It'll bring healing in. So Archangel Honiel, the amazing angel of peace with everyone today. Archangel Raphael, the healing angel. And Jesus watching over things. And obviously the amazing Archangel Michael helping us know that we are safe. So forgive, let go. If you've been through any pain, it's time to release it. It's time to move forward fearlessly now. Have a wonderful day. You are safe, you are loved, and you are protected. And I'll see you soon.